Love horror movies, haunted houses, creepy cult classics? Love a good drink while you scream? Then you need to check out Spooky Sips, the podcast where three spooky-loving ladies dive into horror movies old and new, all while sipping on some delicious spirits of their own. From slashers and slow burns to final girls and found footage, they bring the laughs, the screams, and the cocktails every 2 weeks. So grab your glass, hit play, and join the watch party because horror is better with friends, and maybe a little wine. New episodes every other Thursday. Listen to Spooky Sips wherever you get your podcasts. Canadian Creepies is recorded on the traditional lands of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe peoples, under the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. These lands and waters have been cared for since long before Canada existed, and they remain deeply important to Indigenous communities today. As we tell stories about darkness, injustice, and memory, I want to acknowledge the very real histories of colonization, violence, and erasure that Indigenous peoples continue to endure. A land acknowledgement can't undo that harm, but it is a reminder to keep listening, learning, and supporting in truth and reconciliation in meaningful ways. We share these stories not to forget, but to shine light, always with respect for peoples and nations whose land we live on. Canadian Creepies covers true crime, dark history, and disturbing events. Some episodes may include graphic descriptions or sensitive subject matter. We do our best to handle every story with care and respect for those affected. That said, we sometimes use humor and sarcasm as a way to process heavy content, never to disrespect victims, survivors, or their families. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to another episode of Canadian Creepies. I don't even have my notes up yet.
It's morning.
It's morning. We're recording in the morning. I'm Valerie.
It's morning sunshine.
It's morning sunshine.
And I'm Amanda.
Welcome to Canadian Creepies, where we talk about Canadian creepies. What we consider to be Canadian creepies.
Yes.
Today we are any news, any notes?
I got doggy.
Yeah, Amanda got a dog named Potato.
He is so fucking cute.
Yeah, he's very cute. He's very cute. What kind of dog is he again?
He is a Chihuahua French Bulldog mix.
Very sweet.
Little under a year old.
Oh, the little puppers.
Little puppers.
That's very cute. He's very cute.
He looks like a cartoon dragon.
I just love the name Potato.
Right? His name was Maestro at the Humane Society, but he came in as a stray.
Yeah.
And then John was like, Bug, because he has bug eyes. And I was like, I hate Bug.
Yeah, we're not naming him Bug.
And then he comes out of he is on medication that makes him super hungry in the middle of the night. So he gets up and has what we call his midnight mouse. And he comes back and he's like, Tato, as in first name Poe, last name Tato. Potato. And I was like, fucking love that.
Yeah,
done.
Potato.
Done.
It's perfect. It is perfect. Nothing new here.
Life.
We're lifing. We're a florist industry. We're working.
Same.
Yeah, we're working. We're having a good time. Today, at the end of this episode, we're gonna have a hometown haunt.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Should we get into it?
I'm ready if you're ready.
All right. We're just born ready. We don't like a lot of jibber jabber before we get into it, do we?
We dig it. It's been dug.
And we're moving on. So the disappearance of Kenley Matheson. I do think my sister suggested this one because it's in Nova Scotia.
That one makes sense.
That would track.
But
and also because I didn't put a thank you whoever after, and it tracks that I wouldn't put thank you thank you to my sister.
Siblings.
Yeah, I just put it in. I was like, whatever, there's your suggestion. So here we are. But I love my sister so much. Okay. So Kenley Matheson had only been on campus for 2 weeks. I'm going to tell you what campus. Don't worry. He was a first-year student settling into a new life in a small university town. And then, one September morning in 1992, he vanished, leaving behind a mystery that haunted Acadia University, Wolfville, and his family for more than 30 years. Have you heard of this case?
I actually haven't.
Ooh, okay. Me either. Till I researched it.
Now that we do this podcast, my phone listens and I get all sorts of crazy suggestions that just pop up in all of my news feeds, and I'm like, save this for later, save this for later.
Add that to a list.
I have a whole Canadian Creepies file.
I love that. So some basic facts of the case. Kenley Matheson was a 20-year-old first-year student at Acadia University in Wolfville, Nova Scotia. And let's keep in mind this is 1992, so a 20-year-old first-year university student would actually be quite normal. Yeah. Because we would have had grade 13.
Yeah, OCA, or whatever it was called. Mm-hmm. My year was the first year that didn't offer it.
Yeah, I remember we talked about this.
Oh, yeah, we did.
And my year was the first year that had MSIP.
Yes, yes. Weird.
Okay, Kenley was last seen on September 21st, 1992, walking along a main street in Wolfville. No confirmed sightings have been documented since. No remains have ever been found. His bank account has never been touched, and despite multiple investigations, both official and independent, his disappearance remains unsolved. Today we're going to walk through the verifiable timeline of Kenley's final known days, examine the investigative efforts that followed, and break down the theories that have surrounded this case for decades. Some evidence suggests foul play. Some points to investigative gaps, and some details raise even more questions. Questions that Kenley's family is still fighting to have answered. So we're going to explore what we know about Kenley's life leading up to September 21st, 1992, the final confirmed sightings and reported timeline, the official RCMP investigation and the Nova Scotia Rewards Program listing, independent investigations, including documentary findings, credible theories about what may have happened, and why this case still matters 3 decades later.
3 decades later.
1992, yeah.
I feel so old.
I know.
It doesn't seem like it was that long ago to me.
It's 3, yeah. Because in a disappearance like this, the facts matter. The unanswered questions matter. And the silence left behind tells its own story. And we're still kind of playing with the format and how we want to include sources, but I do want to audibly include sources. So I think I will say most of the sources for this episode are from the Nova Scotia Department of Justice and the Rewards for Major Unsolved Crimes for Kenley Matheson, the Leslie University News, reporting on filmmaker Ron Lamoth's independent investigation into the case, RCMP and Nova Scotia missing persons public listings, and public reporting from CTV, CBC, and regional Nova Scotia news outlets over the past 3 decades.
Ooh.
So those are my sources.
Check them out if you want.
Check them out if you want. Now you know we're legit. Not that we ever haven't been, but there have been some questionable episodes. And I'll never stop apologizing for that. Please, Amanda, take it away.
We love you guys.
We love you guys.
All right, so
I'm not trying to hoodwink you, bamboozle you.
I love those words. They are grossly underused words.
Yeah.
So here's some little background facts, some introductions to Kenley and Wolfville. Kenley was born May 8th of 1972 and enrolled in Acadia University in Wolfville, Nova Scotia as a first-year student in September of 1992. Now, Wolfville is a small university town in Nova Scotia, and
we drive past it from the Halifax airport on the way to my sister's in Annapolis Royal. Please continue.
That's around where my sister lives. I'm not sure exactly. She's a realtor for that area.
For Annapolis Royal?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My sister is.
Why do our sisters live in the same...
I
don't know.
Weird.
That's funny.
We have such a small world.
Such a small world.
Serendipitous. So he arrived on campus for the beginning of the academic year in September of 1992. and he disappeared during the second week of classes.
Oof.
Now, prior to starting university, Kenley had traveled quite a bit. He was noted for having a sense of independence and a lot of movement, described as having wanderlust, and outside activities and his lifestyle tendencies were pretty much associated with these pre-universities travels, although it's not thoroughly deeply detailed as to what those type of like activities were that he engaged in. It was just kind of noted by
friends and family
and people who knew him.
Because you have to remember, this case is also from the 90s.
Yeah.
And it's from Wolfville, Nova Scotia.
Small community.
Small. It's
like Chippewa.
If you have never been to, like, think of the smallest community you know. And take away the Tim Hortons and take away the McDonald's. Or add one of those in, and if the worker is sick that day, it doesn't open.
Yeah.
And somebody posts in the Facebook group, like, McDonald's isn't opening today, Ashley's sick.
You literally have just described my sister's hometown.
That's it.
My parents go and visit and they're like, there's no Starbucks, there's no Tim Hortons,
nothing.
There's no McDonald's, you have to drive an hour to get anywhere and pick up food.
Yeah, you're cooking. That's why I'm into sourdough now.
I have sourdough starter in the back of my fridge that's been sleeping for a while.
Wake it up.
And I have freezed some of my discard
as
well,
nice.
Just in case.
You gotta get it going again.
I do. 'Tis the season.
So now we're going to talk about the disappearance timeline. And these are verified facts. I've made sure to put that in the title. So Kenley's last confirmed sighting was September 20th, 1992. And he was last seen at Crowell Tower, a residence building at Acadia University. On September 21st, 1992, Kenley was reportedly seen walking on Main Street in Wolfville, Nova Scotia. This is considered the last confirmed sighting of him. After Kenley's disappearance, his bank account showed no further activity, and earlier in the same weekend, prior to September 21st, Kenley traveled to Corcombs Island in Lunenburg County with friends. So he had friends. He wasn't like a loner.
People knew him.
Not that matters. If you're a loner, you still deserve to live a fruitful life.
It just makes it more ominous, especially with the fact that there was no bank account activity.
Yes, that's where'd you go?
Yeah.
That is when these cases happen, I assume like accidental death and somebody's keeping their mouth shut. But also we live in an opioid epidemic now, so that's
happening?
More likely.
Was that super, super common in the early 90s?
I would think in the early 90s it's like somebody punched him too hard.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of the Natalie Wood case when I hear stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I think Robert Wagner absolutely is responsible for her death. I don't think he deliberately like murdered her, but I think he like drunkenly pushed her and she fell over the boat and he was like, oops, no.
And then, yeah, because people justify shit to themselves, you know?
Yeah.
But also people want other people to know the truth. They do panic.
Yeah.
Kenley Matheson, so the official case status, Kenley Matheson is officially classified as missing. And his case is part of Nova Scotia's Rewards for Major Unsolved Crimes program.
I have never heard of them.
Yeah. There's a reward of up to $150,000 Canadian is offered for any information leading to an arrest or conviction. I mean, you should just say the truth if you know something and you're hearing this podcast.
Yeah,
like, you
regardless.
Like, fuck you if you're doing it for the money, honestly. Just tell the truth, but whatever.
Like, what kind of person has information
and just holds on to it for 40 fucking years?
Well, big secret.
I guess now because there's $150K in it.
Well, there goes a down payment on our house for Canada.
Yeah.
That should not be your motive to do good things.
No, just do good things. Just do the right thing. Here, something I'm going to learn, y'all. One, if you do the right thing in general, the universe will just reward you with what you need. Do not do the right thing by you and only you. The universe will not reward that. That's selfish.
Mm-hmm.
That's
like
just,
attracts like.
Like attracts like, yeah. And that's like a really woo-woo white girl thing to say.
I've said it and I'm a white girl.
Yeah. But just, I guess, because I'm speaking to my people of color who are listening, this isn't for you.
We know you do good things.
You do good things. White people, this is for you. Just do the right thing. Just do the right thing. If you see somebody being physically threatened in public, do the right thing. If you see someone yelling at a poor worker, a service worker anywhere, retail, anything, server, Tim Hortons, do the right thing. Tell that person to stop. Thank you. That's what I mean by that.
I get off being that person.
Just stop.
I'm like,
they're 14,
right?
You're yelling at a child. Go home and yell at your child. Don't do that either. But
do you feel good about yourself to do that? Like,
are you okay?
Like, what is wrong with you? This is probably their first day on the job that they've been left alone by themselves.
I know, and it's the corporation's fault for understaffing them and undertraining them. It is not
there
their
was this
fault.
one little blonde kid one time at McDonald's, and this is when my sister and I were like cool and hung out with each other, and this one person was like screaming at this kid, and he even had like a little button that said I'm new. And so we were like, we want to see our manager, and we were like, this kid here, he is fantastic, he is so sweet and polite, and he was just like sitting there beaming after like this person like berated him for like how long he waited for his. It wasn't even his fault, it was whoever was like in the kitchen's fault for
and you
like
know
the
what?
fries.
Things happen in the kitchen.
We're humans.
Yeah. And that's the same. A person who will complain about the wait time of the fries is the same person who will complain that machines are taking our jobs. Like, that's the same human.
And the thing is, the reason why those fries are late is probably because it didn't show up on the computer screen, because there was a glitch in the system and it wasn't even human error.
Fuck. All right.
I love people.
Yeah. Is it your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
So here are some verified facts into the investigation.
Oh, I was reading this. I was like, this is fucking brutal.
I haven't read this yet, so
Get into it.
I'm gonna be in for a shock. I'm gonna be mad, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And there's some of the bracketed stuff you're gonna want to read because it.
Gotcha. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
So the RCMP conducted the initial missing persons investigation following Kenley Matheson's disappearance.
Great.
I don't love that.
Off to a strong start. Right. Please continue.
The police interviewed friends, students, and community members in Wolfville. The RCMP checked local hospitals, nearby communities, and Kenley's bank account, which showed no further activity after he went missing.
That's brutal.
The bank account fact is confirmed by the government of Nova Scotia's reward program, by the way. Despite these steps, the case quickly went cold and no major leads led to a resolution.
Where'd he go? He
didn't just disappear.
Apparently he did.
Aliens did not come down and go, you. Bloop.
Some people might think that's Come on.
I think aliens have better things to do with their time.
Than borrow Kenley Matheson?
Yes.
In the 90s. I think aliens have better things to do than borrow a white man in the 90s. Thank you.
Especially one who's just this kid in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
In Wolfville, Nova Scotia.
20 years old.
McDonald's hasn't even been built yet out there.
Right. He's nothing
walking down the street. They don't even have buses.
They don't have,
I'm sorry, Nova
they
Scotia.
Might, because there is a university there.
Yeah.
So.
In the 90s?
Yeah, this is true. Because when I went to Brock University, which is, if you're not familiar with our geography where we are, that's in St. Catharines. We live in Niagara Falls. And there's like one bus that would go to and from. And so I never went to like this one class that I had on like Wednesdays and Thursdays, because my class ended at 8:50 and the bus left at 8:40, and then the next one didn't come until 2:00 in the afternoon. And I was like, no, not doing this.
I'm not doing that.
So yeah, you know what? Maybe there weren't bus routes in the 90s. Oh boy. Family and later investigators noted concerns regarding limitations in the early search efforts, because of course there was.
Yeah, because the RCMP were like, I guess he'll come back.
Run away.
Yeah, run away.
I don't understand the runaway mentality
I thought you were going to say that about my accent. It's like, I don't understand it either. It's definitely not an East Coast accent.
I copied your accent too.
Doing like this southern, this West Virginian.
Oh my God. The gruff and the grumble.
Yeah, cowboy. And meanwhile, they're in Nova Scotia where they're like, hey, can I get a
double A?
Yeah, double A. We're making fun of our own kind. God. So
but
white out there.
I don't understand the runaway mentality where they're like, oh, this, 10-year-old kid ran away.
Must have been mad at you. They'll be back.
Go get them.
Go get them. Go get my child.
Like,
but I saw someone posted on Niagara 411, like missing persons, and the comments were like, third time this girl's gone missing. It's like, it doesn't matter.
yeah.
Keep finding her. There's obviously something going on. You don't know if she's schizophrenic or bipolar or there's what's going on.
Especially if it's a woman, to try and
And
get
she was a woman of color.
Yeah. Women's mental health is never taken seriously.
Ever.
Add in minorities.
Because we don't really go violent.
Oh,
I mean, we do, but you know what I'm saying, publicly. We don't really shoot up schools, is all I'm saying. It's more men. That's more a man thing to do.
Definitely. Look at the stats.
We'll just poison our husband and children.
Aqua Tofana.
Yeah.
Bring it back. Specifically, some of the limitations of concern are... Oh, wait, sorry. The details of the limitations are not really documented or in like public records, so we don't really know what those limitations are because, of course, they don't want to admit fault.
Never.
Nope. Pass the buck. General criticism appears in documentary reporting, but not in official government summaries. Basically.
And that's like the Kenley Matheson documentary as well.
That's what
that's referring to.
We're going to tell you about that a little bit.
Or even right now.
Yeah, that was what I was alluding to. Listen, it's the morning, guys.
We're here.
We showed up. So there were private investigations and, like we just mentioned, documentary work that were sourced through the Leslie University reporting on filmmaker Ron, because I'm reading Lamont.
Romulus.
Ron Lamothe. Lamothe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Independent filmmaker and researcher, he began investigating the case after receiving an anonymous or mysterious, both, email that drew his attention to Kenley's disappearance. Lamothe spent 8 years working on the case and raising funds to support his investigation and filming.
That's dedication.
Yeah. Were the police doing the same? No.
And they were getting paid too.
Right,
That's their job.
And this guy's like,
it's a literal job.
Let's
stop the bad guys, find the people. That's
protect and serve.
Yeah, stop the bad guys, find the people.
It's your quote.
Yeah.
It's like
protect, serve.
It's your tagline.
Protect me, serve the community, right?
Not yourselves. But that's another story.
Yeah. We'll do another episode on police corruption.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Please go ahead and listen to the Mulligan Affair. Episode 46.
So his work involved interviewing witnesses, following leads, and documenting areas of interest related to Kenley's last known movements. His investigation uncovered new information, including testimonies regarding a potential suspect and alleged admissions.
Wow.
Dun, dun, dun. He identified a specific individual considered a potential suspect based on these interviews.
Wow.
Right?
This is just a filmmaker. Not just, but you know what I'm saying?
He's a
filmmaker.
He didn't go to school for years, train, and works for an official organization that's entire purpose is to do just that.
Yeah.
How hard did you guys really interview? The suspected individual allegedly made admissions claiming knowledge of what had happened to Kenley. According to Lamothe's investigation, this person referenced 2 potential locations connected to Kenley's fate. Melanson Mountain, and a cluster of areas locally referenced as the Bear Caves. That sounds great.
Yeah. That sounds safe.
Right.
Let's go to the Bear Caves.
Maybe it's not like bears live there. Maybe they are shaped like bears. I don't know the
ins and outs, the whatnots of the Bear Caves and the who's-its.
If you guys are familiar and have any creepy stories connected to this place,
let us know about the Bear Caves.
Send us pictures.
Yeah, we'd love to see pictures.
None of these claims have ever been confirmed by law enforcement, and no charges have ever been laid in relation to these allegations.
Okay.
I wonder if they even looked into this guy.
They probably did not. This guy's just a filmmaker. There's that Nova Scotian accent coming out. The RCMP in Nova Scotia. The Gruff and Grumble boys.
Aren't competent cop.
Yeah, that's my incompetent cop voice.
I love it. So during the searches, a cadaver dog reportedly gave indications at a site of interest.
Whoa.
However, the RCMP did not, of course, conduct a full excavation or extensive search of that particular area.
Why not?
And like the dogs are trained to know the difference between human remains and like other remains.
Yeah, and deceased persons.
Yeah. So if you think that you bury a body and then throw a deer carcass on top of it and it's going to confuse.
No, it won't.
It won't.
It won't. That dog will find it. That dog gonna find that bone.
Gonna pet that dog.
Gonna pet that dog.
Lamothe noticed that several key areas, including locations referenced by the potential suspect, were never fully searched by the police.
Wow.
Why not?
Why not?
You live in a small ass community.
It's like the Justin Evans case where they why didn't you search the pond? Search the pond.
That still bothers me.
Right? Search the fucking pond.
You have one person running the Tim Hortons in 5 miles that you have to take care of. Why didn't you search the area?
Yeah.
You have one parking lot that you hang out in. Go check that area.
Go check it.
I'm so mad. These gaps formed major part of ongoing concerns from researchers and the Matheson family, obviously, about the completeness of the investigation.
Because it was not a complete investigation.
It wasn't. They were just like, oh, missing kid.
Yeah. Done. Meh. Cut and dry. Okay, so let's talk about some theories and possibilities. And these okay. So the first theory is self-departure and voluntary disappearance. This one is considered but not strongly supported by evidence. Kenley had a history of travel and independence before starting university, described as having wanderlust, as we said in the beginning. This led some earlier commentators to consider the possibility that he may have left voluntarily and not say bye to anyone. He just bye. Or just
right, like you literally just started university. Do you not think that
you
you
would pay for tuition?
Right,
get a dorm room and a roommate and stuff. Arguments against voluntary disappearance. No activity has ever occurred in Kenley's bank account after September 21st, 1992, and Kenley had strong family ties, and his family has consistently stated he would not have disappeared by choice. There are also no documented communication sightings or evidence have ever confirmed voluntary departure.
Like, I feel like even in the early, 90s, there was MapQuest. You could have looked at his...
You could look up MapQuest.
You could have looked up his computer history and been like, oh, he MapQuest this area.
Here?
Like,
yeah.
There still would have been some sort of paper trail or, digital trail that would have given them some sort of...
bank account, right?
That is a huge red flag to me.
Huge. He's not spending someone else's money.
Right? Like, if he didn't take his cash out...
Yeah.
How is he getting to... He didn't buy a plane ticket or a train ticket.
He did not.
Where did he go?
We don't know.
Why is the money sitting there? I'm getting so tongue-tied because I'm so mad.
And is that money... has it been creating... Like, has it been investing? You know what I mean?
He just disappears into the woods, starts living off the grid,
comes back to like $3 million in his bank.
It's like, this was my plan the whole time. Yeah. Now I can buy a house because I predicted the Canadian economy was going to crash.
This is his way to save money. Oh, I wish. Okay, the next theory is accidental death or misadventure, and this is a general theory referenced in public discussion, though not supported by specific evidence. Some commentators have suggested the possibility of accidental death in the environment surrounding Wolfville, as Nova Scotia's landscape includes wooded areas, cliffs, wilderness trails, and bodies of water which can pose hazards. And this is a general geographic fact. It's not specific to the investigation. And there is no confirmed evidence that Kenley suffered an accidental death, and no remains linked to him have been found in any searches. You. Yeah, you. Still haunting the same old fast fashion? Time to dig up something better with Back from the Dead Goods, a Canadian small business where forgotten threads get a second life and sustainability meets spooky. This isn't just upcycled clothing. It's resurrected fashion with an eerie edge. Handpicked, reworked, and revived, every piece is as unique as a ghost story whispered at midnight. And because you're a part of the Canadian Creepies family, you get an exclusive deal. Use code Canadian Creepies at checkout for 10% off. Find them lurking on Instagram, Etsy, and Poshmark. Links are in the episode description. Give your wardrobe a second chance at life, if you dare. Hey creeps, it's Valerie here, and if you're anything like us, you love capturing a moment, whether it's spooky, sweet, or somewhere delightfully in between. Let me introduce you to our go-to for stunning shots, darkroom photography, based right here in the heart of the Niagara region. Mel, the brilliant eye behind the lens, is a lifestyle and creative photographer who brings a little bit of magic and maybe a touch of mystery to every session. She's got all her prices listed right on her website, super transparent, no tricks. And she runs killer seasonal specials around Mother's Day, Halloween, Christmas, and more. I'm telling you, her Halloween sessions, creepy perfection. So, if you're in the Niagara area and looking to capture memories that are hauntingly beautiful, hit up Mel at mel@darkroomphotography.ca or check out her work at www.darkroomphotography.ca. That's Darkroom Photography, where your memories come to life, even in the dark. Support reproductive justice in Niagara. Niagara Reproductive Justice is a grassroots collective based in the Niagara region of Ontario, working to increase visibility and access to sexual and reproductive health care. They support people seeking abortion and other essential care by offering transportation, financial assistance, logistical help, and emotional support. Here's how you can help. You can make a one-time donation. Send an e-transfer to niagarareproductivejustice@gmail.com. Your support helps cover costs like gas for volunteer drivers, overnight stays, childcare, and other urgent needs. You can also support monthly via Patreon. Join their Patreon and support the cause month to month. It's patreon.com/Niagara Reproductive Justice. And you can volunteer your time. NRJ is always looking for volunteers to help with driving, outreach, admin support, and community organizing. If you're looking to make a real impact in the Niagara region, this is a great place to start. Contact them via email or DM them on Instagram or Facebook to learn more. You can find them on Instagram at Niagara Reproductive Justice and on Facebook at Niagara Reproductive Justice. Help amplify access to reproductive care right here in our own backyard. Whether you donate, volunteer, or spread the word, you're a part of the movement. Looking for your next obsession? The Creators Collective Podcasts is your gateway to the dark, the chilling, and the downright fascinating. We're a community of independent podcasts with one goal: to share the best in true crime, paranormal tales, folklore, and unexplained mysteries. Whether you crave cold cases that won't stay closed, haunted histories that refuse to be forgotten, or stories that make you sleep with the lights on, there's a show waiting for you in the collective. And when you join us, you're not just listening to one podcast. You're stepping into a world of creators who love this stuff as much as you do. Check out the Creators Collective today. Follow the link in our show notes to discover your next favorite podcast. We'll be waiting for you. Yeah.
I can see that one.
That's accidental death.
Absolutely, I can see that one.
Because washed into the Bay of Fundy.
Right? Like, and then you wouldn't find a body.
That tide's going out. Tide's going out, baby.
Tons of predators who could have taken off with, like, Ted Bundy used to dump bodies in, like, rural areas.
Yeah.
And they only found parts of some of them because, like...
of the creatures.
Yeah.
The woodland.
Creatures would take off of them. But just because it was accidental or misfortune... find his fucking body.
Yeah, that's right. Find the body.
Do your job and find him.
Do your job. The next theory is foul play. This theory is most strongly supported by Kenley's family and by independent investigative findings. And that's what we said. Foul play, like, maybe not premeditated, but something went wrong.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the night.
Like, if you're hiking and you're at this cliff area and you get into, like, a bit of, like, an argument and
push him
and, like, and don't realize he's standing at the back of a cliff, or he slips and loses his footing because of it and falls, like, and then you panic, oh shit, it's my fault.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So some commentators, I already read that, sorry. I scrolled up, my bad. Kenley's family and several investigators consider foul play the most likely explanation for his disappearance. Independent investigator Ron Lamothe documented statements of a person of interest who allegedly spoke about involvement in Kenley's disappearance, referenced specific locations where Kenley's remains might be found, including Melanson Mountain and the Bear Caves. And these alleged admissions were never confirmed by police, and no searches at these locations have produced evidence. The RCMP have not laid charges against any individual connected to the case. So it seems like they just truly didn't follow up on any of the leads, which is just lazy police work. And then here's the last theory, which is kind of tracks with our joke we were making, alive and hiding. And later sightings. So this is a minor theory referenced in documentary material. Some reports and documentary investigations mentioned claimed sightings or suggestions that Kenley may have been seen alive after 1992. But no sighting has ever been verified by law enforcement. Nothing when it comes to this man has been verified by law enforcement. No supportive physical evidence has ever been documented, and the government of Nova Scotia continues to classify the case as missing and unsolved with no confirmed indication he's alive. What do you guys think? Is he alive?
Yeah, I think either misadventure or accidental.
Foul play. Yeah. Me too. Fucking sad.
I just tried to do a quick search of who this suspect was.
Yeah.
There's no name of him
the
anywhere.
police didn't follow up.
Yeah, makes sense, because as an independent filmmaker, you probably wouldn't want to get sued for defamation.
Yeah, there's some names we don't say on here.
Yeah. Mostly because
there's some people I can't do Creep of the Week for my own personal safety.
Yes, that's more our safety rather than lawsuits, because like I said, creepy doesn't necessarily mean
you've broken the law. It just means you're a fucking creep. Look at John A. MacDonald.
Yeah.
He wrote the laws. We still think he's a creep.
I mean, some of the laws are
creepy.
So
we do a whole episode on Canadian laws we find creepy.
Oh, can we?
I think that's already on the list, actually.
If it's not,
I think I have creepy Canadian laws. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So the current status and unanswered questions. The case remains active. Then go out and find him.
Find him.
In Nova Scotia's Rewards and Major Unsolved Crimes program. The reward of up to 150,000 Canadian has been offered for information leading to an arrest and conviction related to Kenley's disappearance. Just an arrest and conviction, not finding his body.
No, locating the remains. All right.
Because that's just, it is a speculation that somebody did something to him, but you didn't do any police work.
None.
So you don't know for a fact that that's what happened to him.
Exactly.
Maybe finding his body, I think, is the most important step. So put the money toward that. Enrages me as well.
Find the body.
Just on a little tangent there.
I love it. It's your turn today.
I'm definitely get a little hot-headed. It's because I didn't have a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Perfect.
I'm extra emotional. Individuals with information are urged to contact the program directly.
Hear that, Wolfville, Nova Scotia?
Or even if you lived there at the time and moved away.
Yeah.
Heard about it from a friend of a friend.
Yeah. Contact the Nova Scotia Rewards program. Let's bring Kenley home.
Say something, hear something, say something.
That's right.
See something, say something.
You spot it, you got it.
Oh, I like that one. No body has ever been located. No charges have ever been laid in connection to Kenley's disappearance. These questions arise from... So these are some unanswered questions surrounding the case that have arisen from the documented investigative gaps and reporting. They are not assumptions or fictionalized. Why was Kenley's backpack missing? His backpack has never been recovered, and the absence of it remains unexplained in public reporting. Sources referenced across investigative discussions also noted in documentary related reporting about this missing backpack. That doesn't make sense.
No. Where's the backpack?
Where's the backpack? Because, like, even if there's a footprint somewhere, there's a shoe somewhere, there's something that a backpack's pretty heavy. It's not like the wind is going to carry it away.
Yeah.
Why were certain areas never fully searched? Good fucking question.
Yeah. Why did the police not follow up on anything there?
Independent investigator Ron Lamath noted that specific sites, including those referenced by a person of interest, were not thoroughly searched by the RCMP.
Brutal.
Are there eyewitnesses who have not yet come forward?
I think.
Yeah.
I think somebody saw something and they just buried it.
Especially back then.
And especially East Coasters. Are you kidding me? They're the most loyal. They're not saying shit to no one.
It's because they live in towns where they only have two friends.
Yeah, that's between them and theirs.
That's not the attitude to have, people.
No.
Like,
see, spot it, you got it.
Yeah.
But don't go tattling. We're not talking about tattling.
Yeah. No, we are talking about doing things to protect and help people in situations that are no bueno for them.
Yes.
No good.
No bueno for them.
Both Lamath's work and family statements suggest that the community members may still be holding unreported information. I agree.
Yeah.
The impact on the family. Sorry, hubby just messaged and it popped up across the screen. Okay. Good morning. Kenley's mother and sister have remained actively involved in seeking answers for more than 3 decades.
Good for them.
They have advocated for continued investigation and public awareness. Continued? How about you fucking start?
Yeah, just start the investigation.
Private investigators and documentary efforts, most notably Ron Lamath's multi-year project, have helped keep this case in the public eye and drawn attention to overlooked evidence.
Way to go, Ron.
You are a rock star, Ron.
Honestly. So why does this case matter? We're going to tell you. Kenley Matheson's disappearance is considered one of Canada's most baffling student disappearances due to the university setting, the public nature of his last confirmed sighting, and the complete lack of physical evidence afterward. His disappearance occurred in Wolfville, a small Nova Scotia university town where major unsolved cases are rare, making this case stand out in the region's criminal history. And 3 decades later, it remains an active missing persons case listed under Nova Scotia's Rewards for Major Unsolved Crimes program, highlighting its ongoing importance. And the broader themes reflected in this case are the missing person investigations. This case illustrates how early investigative decisions can shape or limit the trajectory of a disappearance case. The lack of resolution demonstrates the challenges police face when no remains, no belongings, and no confirmed sightings emerge. And how cases fade with time. As years pass, key witnesses may forget details or move away. As we said, tips diminish, memories blur, and institutional attention shifts, making long-term resolutions increasingly difficult. And the power of unsolved mysteries. Cases like Kenley's create a lingering impact on families, universities, and communities. And public awareness often cycles, but often disappearances leave a lasting emotional and cultural imprint. Because that's like everyone's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Every parent's worst nightmare. And here's the connection. Here are some connections to our podcast themes. This case reflects the haunting legacy that unanswered disappearances leave behind, a theme often explored on our podcast. And when a person vanishes without explanation, the silence itself becomes part of the story.
I'm sitting here nodding like everybody can see me.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Silence from the landscape, silence from missing evidence, and silence from unanswered questions. Kenley's disappearance exists in that unsettling space where facts run out and mystery takes over, making it a story that shadows Canadian history and continues to resonate decades later. It embodies the idea that not all hauntings are supernatural. Some are the result of unresolved trauma, uncertainty, and the weight of the unknown. That's Kenley's.
poor Kenley.
Poor Kenley. If you know something, say something.
Poor Kenley's family.
And before we close out this episode, we have another hometown haunt.
Hometown haunt.
from Jolene in Saskatchewan.
Oh, yes, you did say she had sent us another one.
Great. Sorry, I was talking to Kyle off mic. You'll come back to drive me for 11.
Yes.
Thank you. Great. Okay, so here is...
Both of our partners are lying.
We do our best. Okay. So here's from Jolene. One night, back in the 80s, when my sisters used to party a bunch, one of them would go out with some of our cousins. Classic. Love that. They end up at a local watering hole where they were drinking till they closed the bar for the night. Been there. I have been there, sister. But they weren't stopping there. Oh no. They were ready to drink and keep drinking. But yeah, when the bar was closing, they decided that they were going to buy more alcohol for when they find the next party. So away they went with their alcohol. But a few miles down the road, they had car trouble. And I'm not sure if they ran out of gas or had a flat tire, but here's how it went. My sister stayed behind in the car when our cousin went...
Nope.
No.
Immediate nope.
When our cousin went walking to look for help with the car. She ended up passing out because she said it was a dark, dark night and she got the creeps. So she did the best thing she could have done at the time and fell asleep. Same. Same queen. I would have went to sleep as well.
Put the covers over your head.
I'm done.
I wouldn't have stayed in the car behind. I would have been like,
No,
no,
I'd be walking
I'm
too
coming
as well,
with
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
If I die, you die. If you die, I die.
We're going together.
This is how horror movies start.
Yeah. She was awoken to a light knocking on the window, and she jumped up thinking it was her cousin coming back. But to her surprise, there was no one even there, which freaked her the heck out. So she decided it was time for her to get the heck out of there. So she grabbed what she could as fast as she could and left walking and praying someone would come along and pick her up. And what do you know? Along comes an 18-wheeler and stops and pick her up. Ah! That's scary. This
That
is
would
a roller
creep me
coaster.
out too.
This tale has twists and turns.
Who is driving that late at night? Whose car I'd be feeling safe enough to get into, even if
cold.
I am.
It's cold. It's Saskatchewan, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's cold.
You know what? I just wouldn't have gone to the bar.
Yeah. You'd be hibernating.
I would be hibernating.
So she runs to hop in the truck, and then she tells him where she was going, and he said, "Aw, you live across the road from Willie and Darlene then," which was right. That's my dad's brother, who's married to our mom's sister. He started talking to her and asking her things that no one should have known, which kind of freaked her out. But get this, when she looked at his hands, his nails were like black and long.
No.
Ew, I'm getting chills just thinking about this. Anyway, he takes her right to our road and our place and drops her there. She wondered where he was going to turn his big truck around, because just down the road was a four-way road where one led to our uncle's, the other roads led just to the end of our reservation. But by this time, she got to the step he was driving. Okay, but by the time she got to the step, he was driving back the other way and honking at her. So he turned around really quick, I guess.
Weird.
Is what she's saying. When she told us this, we said that's impossible for him to have turned that truck around in that short amount of time on that small road. What also made it even creepier was that he knew our dad's name and his brother's name, and he knew things he shouldn't have known. So who was this mysterious truck driver guy who knew a little too much about our family and where we lived? Why did he have long black nails? Makes me wonder, was he even a human or something else? And Jolene lives on a reservation in Saskatchewan, about 45 minutes southeast of Yorkton.
See,
Thank you so much, Jolene, for sharing
that one was creepy.
That's creepy because it's like a spirit trying to get you home safe, but also let you know that he knows you.
Like, is that like guardian ancestor type shit?
Maybe.
Right?
Holy, I'm getting goosebumps now thinking about it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because like any person who I know who's like known my parents have been like, hey, are you like so-and-so's daughter? I'm so-and-so. Here's how I know your parents.
Yes, yeah.
So why wouldn't this person, unless they didn't meet on this plane?
They didn't meet on this plane. Somebody was looking out for her and had to send that creature to get her home. First, they couldn't make it. Grandma Kokum couldn't make it down there to help her out. So she had to send this weird creature to get her home safe so she wouldn't freeze to death in the car. That's what I think.
That's what knocked on the window.
Kokum, wake up.
Hello.
Yeah.
You're going to freeze.
Yeah.
Oh.
But she didn't have like maybe a meaner energy.
Yeah.
Has the power to make the truck and do all that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh,
Picking up what I'm putting down.
little witchy poo over here.
Little witchy poo.
I got it.
Little woo woo white girl.
Picking up what you're putting.
I'm sorry for my shortcomings. I'll never speak again.
This is the girl who has a podcast.
And a band.
Sending Val into coughing fits over here.
Well, this was a fun episode. I gotta get ready for fucking work.
I gotta go walk a dog.
You can please. I would love to hear your hometown haunts. I'm sending out buttons right now. You send me an email, I snail mail you a button. Canadian Creepies at podcast@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Canadian Creepies, and me personally, I'm Radio Valerie everywhere except Twitter. I don't do fucking Twitter.
No, Twitter.
X, Twitter, Grok. I don't give a fuck.
Whatever it's called.
Elon Musk can suck an egg.
I used to love Elon Musk, and then Trump happened.
And he died. His soul died.
And you can follow him.
Elon Musk died, and it's just like a weird
robot that's
mutant. No, it's like a weird mutant rat or
some
something.
weird clone that's
we
taking
must
over.
feed the corporations.
You can follow me at Canadian Creepies. Well, you can find me there, but at Down the Crooked Path on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Yep, that's where I am as well. Later.
Yeah, peace.
Don't let the bed creeps bite.
Stay creepy.
Stay creep it real.